Looks a little different. All set up, organized, cataloged online with bidding open. Camera lot, selling the turquoise lamps by themselves. Some men's railroad stuff, some ladies patches, carousel related. Dresser selling these by the shelf. By the shelf. As you can see, a good bit of setup has taken place, gathering like items, putting them together to make lots that make sense for our bidders. Blue tape separates the lots. The green stickers are the lot numbers. But the auction is up for bidding and live on our website. That's the living room. And then we're going to go into the dining room. Got the top shelf lot of coin banks and the crystal and glassware and Fenton paperweights. Dish set, teacups by themselves, each Delaware map individually. Clear glass. Some Lennox, some aluminum and silver plate. Miniature oil lamps. Silvercrest tiered server. Men's tokens. Carving knives. Men's watches. Then we go to some Crackle and Amberina carnival glass. Some Balik. Sterling silver weighted candle holders. Glassware lot. The games table. Selling these by the shelf. Top shelf. The middle shelf. The bottom shelf of personal salts. Got cookbooks. Going on to the back porch. There were just a couple lots out there. We got the Windsocks, the chair. Then we go over to the table. Coming into the kitchen. Pulled out some interesting vintage stuff, some Corningware, miscellaneous plates, Limoges, etc. Character glasses, carving knives, flatware, cabinet of kitchenwares, dishes, etc. Then we come into the remaining items in the kitchen. We've got a little tool lot for the guys. Going down the hallway. Got the contents of the bathroom. I love the wallpaper, by the way. Very cool. Walking through the hallway, we've got some Delaware related items, Milford maps, some prints. Going into the first bedroom here. Selling these with the bookcase. So one bookcase with books, another bookcase with books. Blue tape divides the lots. Selling desk with contents, a bookshelf with the contents, art on the wall. Got scrapbook, trumpet, 3 little area rugs, crafting, needlepoint supplies, and we've got the bookshelf on the top. Then we've got the contents at the bottom. And we come into here with some Raggedy Ann, filing cabinet, books. Continuing down the hall, we've got our fur coats and hats hung up so we could display them properly. Got some glassware, teacups, mid-century dresser, items on top, then the dresser, vacuum, wonderful aesthetic movement table, jewelry. We've got some vintage Christmas with some knee benders, mid-century, hanging light, missing the glass, it was broken. We've got 3 hanging birds, table lamps, nightstand, more vintage Christmas. Try and keep the lots separated so there's no confusion or mix-up. typewriter, golf clubs. We go into the closet. We've got a couple pictures. We're going into the hall. We've got the hall closet with linens set up going into the master bedroom. We've got some stamps, some cast iron, some Kachina, Native American Indian dolls, a grouping of cast iron highlighting the Griswold pan, ladies lot with scarves and gloves. Then we go to the peanut butter and jelly glasses and some log cabin syrup bottles. Have a vintage Christmas lot under the table. Pair of lamps, pair of nightstands. Got the Barbie dream house, then the bed. We've got dolls, Shirley Temple, etc. We've got Christmas. And then we go into the bathroom, master bathroom. We've got linens, more linens, throw blankets. Coming out to a man lot, doctor's bag, die cast banks. We've got the cabinet. That's the not for sale closet that got filled up a bit more with items that we brought up, personal boxes, the pachinko, etc. All right, now we're getting ready to walk out into the basement. Going into the basement. And it looks like we started to the left here. So we've got a grouping on the wall, selling the stuff on the top, then the bottom. And then we continue on to some books. Moving on to a little desk with sewing accessories, a table lamp. Then we have the large, extra large leopard doing the piano rolls by themselves, then the player piano. Coming down the wall, little child's bench, a Schoenhut toy piano. We've got some pins and buttons with a picture, blanket chest with some clothing. We've got the pool accessories with the tiles. Then we come into dolls, teddy bear, pictures, books with a bookcase, books with a bookcase, the games at the top separately, dolls at the bottom, Cabbage Patch dolls, other dolls. We've got a collection of dolls here, Barrister bookcase not for sale. We've got the top bookcase with the contents, little doll babies. Then we've got the bottom two with dolls. Coming into teddy bears, Delaware decanters at the top, more dolls. Then we've got a doll lot with the little stand. Got the flag going with the VHS and the TV. We come to here, we've got a double-sided porcelain sign. Dolls, chair separate. We've got dolls. Then we've got the record cabinet with records. Coming into dolls. Dolls with Barbie and accessories. We've got more dolls. Then we've got a single lot of Barbie cases. Then a coffee table. Coming around here, we've got some holiday stuff that we had gathered together, Christmas and Halloween. We've got some dolls and stuffies. Then we've got the buffet. Coming into another Christmas lot with some spode. We've got dolls. And then we've got the chair selling with the carved wood. And then we've got the tie beanie babies, comforter with the drying rack. Then we go to the other side here, which was quite a bit of a workout, but we got it done. So we've got a picture on the wall. And then we come over to here. So sports items under the stairs. We've got train related items. Cabinet not for sale, the Barrister. We've got a bookcase that's getting sold with railroad and train magazines. Coming over to a Christmas tree with a Monet print. File cabinet with books, some travel guides. We've got tools. In the desk, we've got a steamer chest with books. Then we've got the cabinet with the tools. Coming into a kids lot with the child desk chairs, children's toys. Then we've got children's books and comic books, sewing and crafting. We've got some agate and a wash pitcher and bowl and chamber pot set. More children's toys. We've got a carpenter box with tools. Then we come over here to the tin litho house, playhouse with the step stool. And you got the metal rack with assorted hardware, National Geographic magazines, vintage clothing. And then we go into this with board games, metal shelving, some kitchenwares, coming into high chairs, children's books, bookcase, metal shelf with the contents, grinder and some kitchenwares. Coming around, we've got our Singer sewing machine, some carte de vis photographs, tin types, old book. We've got here some postcards. We've got buttons and pins. Underneath, another tool chest with some men's workwear. Come over here to some jugs and some honing stones. Then we've got a lot ironing board with content, side chair, dish set. Then another lot, step stool with the poker chips and games. Coming over to a Barbie lot with another Barbie dream house. Then we've got a lot here with some scrapbooks, postcards. Then we've got a record case with a plastic shelf. We've got all of our posters coming into a bowling lot. Then we've got our cedar chest with some contents. And then we've got a filing cabinet going with airplane models, sewing machine and chair, 2 vacuum cleaners, another foot locker with some contents, crafting, scrapbook, things of that nature. Coming into some art, Christmas candles, some old booklets. We've got some art, a men's lot of railroad photos and shoe shine kits, little mid-century chip and dip, fondue, mixer. Coming into a child's toy box with some stuffies. And then another Barbie lot at the top. Then a steamer trunk, gun case, little decorations on top. Next lot would be the washboard with the linens. And then we come over to a typewriter, a man's briefcase, some men type items, some books, a drafting kit, magazines, ladies dresser set, etched glass, another man's lot, black and white photos, part of a gun case. Then we've got film reels, film. Coming into another travel trunk with content, sewing and crafting, to scrapbooking, and another console stereo cabinet. And then we're ready to walk up to the garage. We'll go turn off some lights while we're down here. And moving along, see what other lights we have to get. Lights. Come over here, we'll lock up. Oh, there's some items on the walkout patio. We did the chairs, folding chairs. Then we've got the exercise bike. We've got the push mower with the bagger that we found. We've got the bird bath out in the yard, picnic table, and then a child's stroller. All right, I think that should do it with the lights down here. Heading upstairs, and then we'll go see what happened in the garage. Not for sale, bunch of keys that were found. Got the cast iron furniture in the front yard. A grouping out here of planters, a garden figurine. And then the garage. In the garage, we grouped up some boogie boards, some yard games. Then we've got the microwave cart with some beach chairs and children's chairs. Selling a sled, a ladder by itself, another sled. Then we've got the chair with the oval bubble glass. A couple trash cans going with the kid's bike. Metal cabinet, planting items. Coming into a Christmas lot. Then we've got vintage gardening. Hose, that manual push mower, a wheelbarrow, little garden cart. Coming in here with more yard hand tools. And then we've got crafting items. Then we go to some more hand yard tools, shovels and rakes. We've got a nice country lot that we did with some agate and some decorative things, rubber molds, butter print, vintage license plates, planters. Then we come underneath with a man's lot, beer advertising, little seat cushion covers, Bosum's wall plaques, cassettes and a radio. And then we're going to finish it up with a pair of ladies' bicycles. Then we go to the convex porthole mirror with some art. Then we've got a ladies' lot here. And then the very final lot was that heavy-duty extension cord. Thank you, ladies. It was a pleasure working with you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.